Hey everybody, how's it going? Randy here with Nerds Templar. This is the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate AI League, and it is set number 15. We're here in the red division for the first set 15. After 14, we've had King K. Rool and Byleth and Donkey Kong all 10-3 right now. King K. Rool beat Byleth. Byleth beat Donkey Kong. K. Rool and DK have yet to fight just yet, but we'll see. Right now, that is the places they should be. 9-4 we got Simon and Pyra and Mythra. We got 9-5 Dr. Mario. Got 8-5 Terry. 8-6 Hero. That's our top 8. All super close. Still close with them. 7-6 is Yoshi and Pit. 7-7 Mario and Zelda. 6-7 Marth and Me Brawler, and Marth beat the Me Brawler. That puts him into the playoff picture. Knocks the Me Brawler out. We have 5-8 Lucario. We got the 5-9 Ryu, 5-8 Lucario, the last of the ones moving on at the rank 15 there. Ryu's 5-9, Kirby's 4-9, Greninja and Young Link both 4-10. Greninja beat him. Still in it at 4-10, I think. And then, but I think out of it at this point. 2-11's Jigglypuff and Peach. Today we got Hero taking on Lucario, Ryu versus Simon, Mario against Kirby, Young Link versus Marth, Jigglypuff versus Pit, Zelda up against Peach, King K. Rool then against Me Brawler, Terry versus Pyra and Mythra, Yoshi taking on Donkey Kong, and Dr. Mario finally against Byleth. Greninja's on a bye in this set 15 in the red. Let us begin. Again, back to different skins, the tertiary skins here. And we have Hero toward the top, 8-6. Number 8. No bye yet. Lucario toward the bottom, but still doing well. Doing well enough at 5-8. Y'all, he has had his bye. Coming from the yellow, doing about the same as he did last season. Ending there at 7-13. And pretty much again, just last season, just out of the playoffs. Same thing happening here. But still plenty of time left to come back. That's a nice hit by Giant Hero. Didn't get the knockout though. 114 on Lucario. Only 30 on Hero. Oh man, that'll do it. Whew. That was quite the shot. Supersized Hero still. Now back to normal. Poison Lucario again. Like, we'll have this happen a lot where we've seen decent mushroom discrepancies. You see one guy go big, and then the other guy goes small, and then the other guy goes big again, and the other guy goes small again, and it's like the one person continues to get the advantage. Like Hero again, big here. And where's the next poison mushroom gonna fall? Is it gonna be Lucario's? Hero turns into metal. Lucario gets a super mushroom for himself. Maybe he can finally do something here. It's looking pretty bad right now for our buddy Lucario. Oh? No, he's not gonna do it. Not gonna make it back there. Looking real bad. Never mind, that was Hero. Somehow, got those guys confused there, but that was Hero being knocked out. Lucario's at 97. And oof! That'll do it. Did he just get annihilated or something? Lucario completely obliterated that second stock from Hero's attack. 42 on his last. It's a very small shot here. Hero just pulled another super mushroom. It's probably gonna do it. That's probably gonna do it. 54 already. Okay, Hero trying to give Lucario one more chance by jumping off the map. Lucario only 55, now it's about even. He still certainly has a chance. One stock each. That was crazy. I've never seen one quite as bad as that before. He literally just straight up hopped off the map and just went straight down. That was it. Well, he almost did it again. He comes back. Lucario's big now, and it's neck and neck, 50 to 55. Hero finally getting another hit. It's been a bit since he did any damage there. We got 65 to 63. Lucario takes his first lead here. Crazy. For a moment, he almost got knocked out right after that. No, he's still in it. Still in it. Hero big again. But again, maybe just try to poison Lucario. Oh my goodness, again. Maybe Hero's just trying to prove something. Saying, I can jump off the stage and totally give up one of my stock. And still win this match, no problem. Lucario, big mushroom, then little mushroom. Normal size now. Hero takes this very, very tiny lead again. It's certainly close enough. One hit will do it at this point, 97 to 101. Hero charging something crazy up. Oh, he misses the first, hits the second super mushroom in the belly. And hey, that's exactly almost how he tried to win. He missed that. He hit that swipe though afterward, and that's what knocked Lucario out. He's showing off his final smash. Well, not his final smash, but his final attack. 4-17 match. Lucario hung in there a little bit. He tried to. Well, he didn't do a whole lot to bring it back, but yeah, Hero tried. Hero tried giving him a chance. 9-6 now for him. Lucario is 5-9. Still with a shot. He's losing that shot though. We'll see who else though loses around him there, because if you got Marth and Brawler just above him losing, that wouldn't be so bad. We will see. There's match number 1 in the books. All right, Ryu now just below Lucario at 5-9. Simon 9-4, and better than Hero. Going to be very difficult for Ryu here. And this, yeah, half a game behind Lucario already to begin things here. If he loses, goes 5-10. Might not be great, but we thought he may have already been done, so be good that he still has kind of a chance here. He was 3-9. Oh yeah, there's that. He was 3-9. He's now 5-9. Simon, 85% on Simon already. He was poisoned. Can probably go back to normal here in a moment. There it is. 48 on Ryu, who has the lead right now. Crazy. Gonna make it back there. 65 or 110. Poison Simon again. No way. There it is. Ryu connecting. And he got the first knockout on the number 4 Simon. Tied with Pyra and Mythra. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. I mean, Ryu, who did he beat? He beat Pit and he beat Pyra and Mythra. The last 2. So, yeah. I mean, he could definitely do it. He could definitely do it. I think he's had some other pretty good ones too back before this. Back his other wins, Zelda. Why am I thinking? Oh, Mario. One more, right? Somewhere. Donkey Kong. Yeah, I was thinking Donkey Kong for some reason. That was his first win. So he actually, yeah, he's got some great ones. Donkey Kong, Simon, Pyra, and Mythra. Simon, if he gets this one, that is. Those are 3 of the top 5. That's crazy. How does that even happen? 134. Maybe he just can't deal with like projectile fighters. I don't know. But Simon, you think Simon would count as a projectile fighter? 141 on his first Ryu. 66 on Simon's second. He may. Oh, that'll do it. I think he already had the knockout there. I don't think Ryu was getting back, but he wanted to make a point. Still pretty much in this though. Ryu, Super Mushroom, however, is going to make sure that that doesn't happen. 102 on Simon, knocked out again. Ryu with an entire stock lead here. 2-1. Ooh, a nice hit. Oh, that was crazy. Big damage from Ryu coming out on that last stock of Simon's. And then a super mushroom. And a lot of nice hits there afterward. Oh, he almost had him immediately, instantly. 108 on Simon. He's done. He can't make it back from that. Good game, Ryu. Are you kidding me? What is this guy doing right now? He's trying to take that. He's trying to get that prize for I don't even know what you call it. Award, accolade for the biggest comeback of the season. It looks like. Maybe that's why he wanted. Maybe he just wanted to start off as bad as he started, so he could come back better than anybody else. We'll see. He's got the time to do it still. At 5-9, 6-9 now. That's just craziness. Lucario is not very happy about that. But 6-9 Ryu. He's got a shot. He could go 11-9. That's crazy. And have a very solid playoff spot at that. That's it. And now we have Simon wondering what he's going to be doing. 9-5 now. And no one is secure. They're very secure in any of the spots in this entire division. This red division. So even him, way up there. Who knows where he's going to end up if he continues to lose. I mean, he could end up 9 at this point, 9-11. And that may or may not make the playoffs. They probably will in the red, but might not. Who knows? Got some old school red now. Two that used to be good last season. Not so much anymore. Of course, last season, everybody fought twice. So, within their divisions at least. So, these guys did have 2 matches. In fact, when did they fight? Pretty early on. Kirby won the first one. And the second one. He's not doing so well this season. Also, Kirby made it much farther. He was first at the end of all things. 13-7 for both of them, though. Kirby was first, however. Oh, nice! Water gun from Mario. That was incredible as Kirby's coming up with his up B. Mario just squirts him right off the stage. Amazing. 33% on his first stock. 50 now. And he's got a big Kirby to deal with. Mario, third place, lost the first round of playoffs to the Ice Climbers. Kirby had a bye. He went on to then beat Rob. Went to the quarterfinals, beat Pokemon Trainer, and then lost in the semifinal to Captain Falcon. Oh, just before he gets the mallet out, Mario, supersized Mario, gets the hit. Bringing us back to about a full stock lead for himself. Poison now. Yeah, but Kirby this season, he still has a shot, but he's 4-9. He does not have a shot at being the same record as last season. Mario, however, does barely. He's 7-7. He just needs to win out, and he's there. Not easy for sure, but it's possible. This division's basically just as contentious, I feel, as last season. Maybe even more so. Maybe not. Honestly, yeah, I still feel like Jigglypuff and Peach are really the only ones completely out of it. Greninja and Young Link, we just have to see what they do today. If you go 11 losses at this point, you probably aren't going to win out, and so you're probably done. 9, you might just be okay. 10, you might just be okay. Barely. We might see some people this set, maybe not in this division, but this set clinching playoffs for themselves, in fact. Some of the rank 1 and 2s. Mario off the stage there, loses only his first stock, so still has a pretty good lead. Kirby trying to take it away from him, however. Got him up to 60 on his second stock before Mario puts an end to that. Of course, Kirby really needs the win to stay in this, but Mario, everybody in this division needs wins to stay in some kind of hopeful position, honestly. He's 7-7. To go 7-8, that's already starting to get iffy. What a hit again. Kirby coming down with the up B, and Mario must have given him the kick right before he got to Mario. Supersized kick again. Probably helping there. And Kirby, though, brought it back to even. He has 110. Mario is out of here. And that is tied up. 0-5, 1 stock each. Poison Mushroom Kirby back to normal. And Chrom going for the down B on Mario on the ledge. Decides not to, though. Fireballs coming in. Nothing. Decide also nothing. Going for that Super Mushroom or something. Oh, Poison Mushroom for Kirby. Mario connects with the up B. Doesn't quite get him yet, though. Or, I'm sorry, the down B. Supersized Mario now. Maybe one big hit away. He just misses it. Shot from Kirby there. We'll tie it up. 52 on Mario. Now 43 on Kirby. 61 on Mario. That only did 2 damage to Mario. Poison Kirby now, though. Oh. Yeah, just the water's not going to be quite enough for Kirby. Only if he's in the middle of his up A or up B. Mario Super Mushroom. Can he get the hit he needs? Kirby trying to make sure that does not happen. Doing a good job of it. Nice. Mario to normal size and then down to tiny size. Uh-oh. Poison Mushroom, will it be the key to victory for Kirby? No, it won't. Mario, normal, drop kick on Kirby. He's poisoned now. Mario trying to just finish it right now. It's not going to happen. He's back to the side, 89 to 93, 100 on Kirby now. What a crazy match this one is for 5 minutes here. One nice hit is going to do it. 109 each. This is crazy. There it is, the Poison Mushroom on Kirby. Mario still can't launch him. And he just backs away. Super Mushroom off the side of the stage. Mario, another nice hit. 111 to 123, Mario's favor. Poison Mushroom off the other side. Mario grabs the bunny hood. Kirby grabs another bunny hood. It's a bunny hood fight to the end. Mario still not going to do it with that. 113 to 141. Kirby comes in hot with that spinning Kirby star. And GG. Wow. And just like that, Mario 7 and 8. Kirby 4. Kirby 5 and 9. Almost a 6-minute match. 5:59. So yeah, 7 and 8. 5 and 9. That's not very different. Not very different at all. We get very close here. Mario still needs his bye, so who knows? Kirby could pick up another win to come even closer to Mario while that's happening. And just like that, the turns table. Yeah, and Mario, I guess, just cannot beat Kirby for anything. That's 3 matches now Kirby's won against him. Marth and Young Link, 2 OG fighters from the Season 0 promo, but different divisions. I'm sorry, Young Link was not from this. Yeah, Toon Link was. He was in the red. He's now green. Young Link is new to the league. Marth is from the yellow division. Doing pretty much the same right now. He's got that 6 and 7 spot that actually gets you in the playoffs. 2 of them at 6 and 7. He beat the Brawler. So he's the guy right now in 13. A win here, obviously he'll stay there at least, if not go up, because we got Mario at 7-7 winning, but we have Zelda still to go at 7-7. Always somehow pass her up. Could even maybe we'll see what Yoshi and Pit at 7-6. The 7-6s do. He could really even be at the top of this middle pack. That is like 9 or 10. With just a win. Was he up there before? He was, I think he was close at one point, maybe. 4 and 3, had him close. Both of them falling off at the beginning here. Okay. Okay, reset. 0-0, 2 stock each. Young Link versus Marth. Young Link 4 and 10. Last chance. Marth still have yet to see the Brawler go, the other 6 and 7, so we'll not know if he loses what he's dealing with at that point. But they did see both he and Brawler. Already saw Lucario go down. Saw Ryu win, which is maybe a little more concerning for them, but Ryu going to 6 and 9 will not pass them up if they drop to 6 and 8, of course. Young Link putting up a fight for sure. Super Mushroom not gonna get him quite as much as he maybe needs here. 95% on him, 47 on Marth. And still not launched, but 111. Marth Super Mushroom might just do it if he can connect. No Poison Mushroom, back to normal. Young Link laying bombs all over the place, but Marth is able to get that hit he needs. 82, 91 on his second now. Young Link trying to bring it back to even here. Not too far out of reach. A nice hit away. He's actually it seems quite a bit taller. Decent bit more powerful than Toon Link, maybe. Not a lot, but enough. Perhaps to make a difference. Normal size, but a big Marth. What can he do against that? Marth going straight down. Okay. Even supersized, he's not coming back to the stage. That was crazy. Young Link has a shot here. 39% on him. Got another close one. It's our 4th match. This is into our, what you might call the low card. But it's still so important for almost every single person in this division fighting. The next 2 matches are worst 2. The only ones the ones featuring are 2 and 11s. They're really the only ones that are out of it at the moment. Young Link, Greninja, 4 and 10s. Yeah, again, and they're probably their last shot here. And there it is, Young Link playing some edge game after seeing Marth fall the second time. And he gets that last knockout. Boom. Crazy. Young Link now, and again, like we said, just like that, 5 and 10 Young Link. He somehow still has a chance. 5 and 10. It's insane. And we got now, again, another thing giving him an even better chance is the 6 and 8 Marth. Dropping maybe from the playoffs. But again, we kind of have to see here what Brawler does, and yeah, that's about it. What Brawler does. If Brawler wins, he's in. If he loses, Marth is still in, and somehow 6 and 8 gets you into the playoffs in the red. That would be what happens. All right, and Pit is kind of one of those. I mean, again, nobody's very secure right now. 7 and 6. Pit could easily drop down out of playoffs, even. But the way everyone at the bottom is going down, then maybe with a win here, it's looking pretty good. And luckily for those that are a little lower, they don't really need a win from Jigglypuff here to drop Pit down. I mean, there's going to be enough playoff spots open the way things are going without Pit and Yoshi, those at the very top of that. Moving on, spot 9 and 10 there. I really maybe need all those. Looks like maybe 3 spots might be up for grabs here. Depending on what Zelda does, perhaps. Mario winning, I guess, also didn't help any. I'm sorry, Mario losing was what did help. Marth and Mario losing. If Zelda loses, next match, that's the more important one. Peach 2 and 11. Getting her win. But again, still several matches. We are, however, basically at the 3/4 point here. After the next set, 16, we're going to be taking maybe a little bit of a closer look than we have been. You can always see just based on how I set it up, and usually I talk about it anyway at the end. Afterward, nice arrow there, didn't quite do a lot. See where everyone's kind of sitting. Take a little closer look for the playoffs. But then as we get into this last quarter of matches, there's not going to be too much left, so we can look at, fighter by fighter as we're watching them in their matches like now, you can maybe see into the future what their future holds, perhaps how hard their matches are coming up. Especially again, also now that we have some idea how everyone's doing and how everyone should end up doing against each other. Jiggly 130 hanging in there real strong though against Pit, who just got knocked out. Super Mushroom on him, trying to tie it back up. Almost does it, but not quite. And that almost will not count. Needs to get the knockout, or else he's luckily not taking any damage, so there's that. He still doesn't get the KO. Wow, that's crazy. Jigglypuff really hanging in there. Floating around. She's literally doing nothing. Pit grabbed that poison mushroom for her, so that's not going to help him very much. But she hasn't done anything. He's still at 12% on a second, so it was just fine. I had a lead there for a moment, 1% lead. Yeah, no, I don't know, Jigglypuff now putting more damage on all of a sudden. Trying to actually do something again. Pretty much tied up though. No problem for Pit, he can easily bring this right back. He's starting to stack up that damage a little more though, Jigglypuff. Man, so close to getting those knockouts, but not quite. 121 on Pit, 62 on Jiggly's second, both of them on their second. And again, we're looking at it looks like another upset coming here. Crazy. We were just talking about this in the last set. We watched Yellow having a lot of upsets in that last set. Looks like we got a lot here. Jiggly, though, goes down first. Spoke a little too soon, but still 158 on Pit. Jiggly can easily bring this back. And have at least a chance. If she can get the knockout at least. There, maybe? No. Still no. We did, though, have 3 of 4 already. Ryu over Simon, Kirby over Mario, Young Link over Marth. Pretty crazy. Could have 4 of 5. That'd be pretty nuts. There, Jigglypuff gets the second knockout. 36 on her last one here. Got 45 and a Super Mushroom, 56. Not doing a whole lot back though, not much with the Super Mushroom. One 26. Still a shot. Slowly slipping away though for Jiggly. Using all those arrows. Hiding close. Jiggly's big. Jigglypuff. 75 to 74, and there it is. The pound comes out, and down goes Pit. That is just incredible. 3 and 11, Jigglypuff. She's done, by the way. No, there's no way she's winning out and going 9 and 11. That's not going to happen. It's not happening. Just don't get your hopes up. Jiggly's done. Don't. But Pit, who knows what in the world is going on with him? He's now 7 and 7, and like I said, maybe he's obviously looking a lot better playoff wise, but you still never know. All those like the bottom half of the playoff spots could still be completely wide open right now. Just incredible. 3 and 11 and a 7 and 7 Pit. It's a little too bad for Pitt. He was doing so well in this division coming from the yellow. Now just struggling so much. Here, old school red division. Peach again doing horrible, 2-11. Zelda, 7-7. This is the one that Pete, although those guys lower in the division, super happy Pitt lost as well. This one's more important, the 7-7 Zelda, her dropping one. Opens the door even wider for some of those fighters. Now last season, of course, Peach was a lot better. She had the first win over Zelda. In fact, she had both wins over Zelda, who was pretty good herself, 12-8, when all was said and done. Fortunately, if I'm not mistaken, both of them losing, as Zelda lost to Link in her first match in playoff round 1. Peach had a bye, second place in the division, she had a bye, and lost to Lucas in her first match. So both of these two losing their first playoff match. 12-8, 13-7 last season. Up to 7-7 Zelda now. The 2-11 Peach. Don't even know what happened there at all. Couldn't tell you. Just ridiculous. One of the biggest changes, that and of course Snake, 2-18 last season, now like 10-3 or something. He's in a new division. That can kind of explain a little bit of it. And while more than half of all the divisions are completely new, it still seems like a lot of losses to have for the person who was 13-7, second place, tied for first, tied with the same amount of wins as first place, 13-7. Though Kirby, in first place, had that tie-breaking win. Zelda just floats off the side of the stage there. Did she already use her teleport or something? That was weird. So, I don't know. She's just made it so much easier for Peach to win this. That's just ridiculous. 31% only on Peach's second stock. I cannot believe this is happening right now. We might just see another one. And again, Zelda's going to be like, I cannot believe that I just lost to Peach again. I can't beat Peach. Even if she's 2-11, I still can't beat her. It's going to be 3 losses Zelda has to Peach, just like Mario losing to Kirby. Maybe. She's fighting everything she has not to lose this one. 58 on her, 18 on Peach's last now. After that supersized grabbing knockout. Oh, Peach, what a shot. Doesn't quite get Zelda at 63%. That was a big hit, though. 77-18, 90-18. Zelda just getting destroyed right now. 100% on her last stock. And we are about to see... I cannot believe this. 6 matches in out of 10, we have seen 5 of 6. There it is. Upsets. 5 of 6 matches. What is happening here? Peach is now also 3-11, along with Jigglypuff. And if the Mii Brawler loses, I'm telling you what, Jigglypuff and Peach might actually have a chance somehow. I don't know how it's happening. And the Mii Brawler is up next against King K. Rool of all people. So it's very possible that he'll, unless we just continue this streak of this trend of upsets, Brawler is going to have a really tough time. Man, that is just insane. Insane. 7-8 Zelda. I just don't know what to think about anybody anymore in this red division. Alright, here we are though. Best 4 matches. And here finally, the Mii Brawler we've been talking about this whole time. 6-7, the other 6-7. A loss from Marth. A chance to make it into the playoffs. As well as a loss from Zelda there, and Mario. Seen Pit go down, Yoshi still to come. It's just craziness. King K. Rool tiny at the moment, back to normal size. Of course, this is one of the best. He's one of the 10-3s. 3 of them. Got to see 3 of them still. So maybe these three will separate themselves a little bit from everybody else who seems to not be able to win today. Find out they all actually have tough matchups. That's why, of course, we haven't seen any of them yet. Tougher than most, at least. Me, Brawler, getting a free Super Mushroom dropping onto his head as he's throwing shot puts. 111 to 57 on Me, Brawler's second stock. K-Roll getting a decently early one, but Brawler answering back with enough time left to make a comeback here. 73 on him. K-Roll adding some more damage. A lot more piling that damage on. Oh, nice shot put of his own of a sort. And that will knock Brawler too far away from the stage. That's another knockout. Full stock lead for King K-Roll. It's not looking good for the Brawler. It's looking like most of that bottom half of the league, the division that is going to lose today. That's crazy. Well, I should say, I guess the middle part. The bottom was beating all the middle. K-Roll is huge. I don't think Brawler has any shot here. That cannon hit Brawler point blank range and then went back into the cannon. That was weird. .07 on K-Roll's second. 69 on Brawler's last. That's not quite going to do it. Almost. Tiny Brawler. Oh, it's a huge K-Roll. He has no shot. Unless K-Roll just jumps off the stage here. Misses the boxing glove, which seems a little out of character. But K-Roll's such a goofy guy. It really isn't. Brawler is out of here. K-Roll, easy. What even is that? Oh, man. That's an 11-3 Kremlin King. Almost unstoppable, but not quite, apparently. And unfortunately, Brawler going to drop down with everybody else. Everyone else is happy about that. Brawler had a shot there. A shot put to get into a really nice place in this division just with one win. The way everyone's losing. But nope, not going to happen today, at least. That is a 5-8 Brawler. Not great. 5-8. I'm sorry, that's 6-8 for the Brawler and for Marth, which is better than 5-8, of course, but not much. Still, though, a chance to get back pretty easily into that 8-8 500 point. Still get enough matches, enough wins to get to the 10-win. Pretty comfortable position. The end of the season, 10-10 should do it for you. Especially, I think, in this division. We'll have to see, though. The way everybody's losing, it's just going to drop down that record that's needed to enter the playoffs. So, yeah, here we got two of the better ones, two of the top 8. In fact, the only 8-5 in Terry, who's taken on one of the other 9-4s here, Pyra and Mithra. Falling fast, Terry climbing back up in the division here. He was a little, might have been, actually, you know what, I think he was kind of lower to begin, and he just slowly climbed his way the whole way up to 8-5 here. Been kind of quiet about it. And Pyra and Mithra, yeah, they've been toward the top, actually the top, #1 in the division from for like 5 sets in a row until finally losing again, dropping to that 9-3 spot. Actually, they dropped to 8-3 first. Wow. And then caught back up to, actually did not catch up, I should say, to K-Roll and Donkey Kong as they passed her up, went on their buys. She lost. Byleth caught up to them, interestingly. But Pyra and Mithra are now struggling a bit, and also knocked out once already here. 98 already on their second stock. 94 on Terry's first. It's already looking like a win for Terry. We'll see. He's got the go. You do not want him to sit there for too long at that 100+ point. Big Mithra not doing a whole lot of anything there. Pyra in now. It's hard to, it's actually, yeah. Mithra now the one with the red hair, Pyra with the blonde hair.
152. Pyra and Mithra is second. This is not good for them at all. Poison Mushroom. We're going to see a slight upset here. Another one, it looks like, for sure. Terry's still got to go because he's one stock, 140 now after Pyra's blade attack. But supersized Terry helping him out there. Helping him out immensely as Pyra and Mithra have 47 now on their last stock. And that is that. Terry just went flawless against Pyra and Mithra. And that is what is scary about Terry. He gets that knockout. He's at like around 100% plus. And if you can't get him knocked out, then that power is crazy. So there it is on display. And that now, a 9-5 Terry. And that's a 9-5 Pyra and Mithra. How about that? Terry taking that spot from them for sure. We'll see how much farther up in the division he can go here. He may even break the top 5 after today, depending perhaps on how Dr. Mario does. We shall see. Another old school red division matchup, one that actually still matters this season, which is fun. It's the only one, I think, really. Mario not doing too bad, but yeah, obviously struggling enough that it's still a big question. But yeah, Donkey Kong and Yoshi. Yoshi won the first time around between these two pretty tough competitors. He actually won both times. And the Donkey Kong ended up actually 2 games better, 13-7 to Yoshi's 11-9, tied with Link, who had to leave the division. Yoshi just a bit better than Link, winning that tiebreaker. Kept him here in this red division. Link had to go to the green. He's actually not doing too bad there this season as well. Yoshi faring actually maybe a little better this season than last season. Hard to say at the moment. He's actually fallen a few matches, so he's 7-6 right now. He was 7-4, so dropping him the last couple. It's just fine. This is obviously one of the worst opponents to try to get back on a winning streak against. In the 10-3, another 10-3 Donkey Kong here. Already lost to Byleth, so he's not number 1. He would not be number 1. But potentially number 2. Him and Rool have yet to fight supersized DK. Massive lead right now. Already Yoshi knocked out once, so 77 on his second. 137 on Donkey Kong's first. He keeps getting super mushrooms, and down goes Yoshi again. 148 on DK Yoshi. Doesn't look like this is going to be an upset this time. It's like another 10-3 is going to take a huge, commanding victory here. Was Rool's also flawless? Now I forgot already if that was or not. May have been. Terry's flawless over Pyra and Mithra. DK potentially flawless here over Yoshi. Can he finish it off? 170 and a poison mushroom. He's back to normal. 76 on Yoshi, and boom! There he goes. Donkey Kong, a flawless victory. So we've had a ton of upsets, and now we're having a bunch of flawless victories, and one of them was an upset, sort of. I guess it wasn't like a huge one, but it was still a lower record, defeating the higher record and bringing that higher record down to the same record as them, which was pretty interesting. But here, we got Yoshi fallen a little farther now, 7-7. All of the middle have lost. Yoshi, Pit, Mario, Zelda, Marth, Brawler, and Lucario is the only one who won, so he's actually going to make some nice headway in the division here. Ryu just underneath him at 5-9, the only 5-9, also going to move up. And Kirby, the only 4-9, also winning. Those three just under that big middle pack winning. That's nuts. Yoshi's down to 7-7. Donkey Kong's up to 11-3 with Rool. We've got one more of those left to go, and one more other very interesting question to be answered. It's the sole 9-5 Dr. Mario, 6th ranked, against the number 2 Byleth, 10-3. The last 10-3. A lot of things could change actually, with either one of these winning, a lot of things should be changing. Dr. Mario dropping a match will allow Terry to take that spot, plus the spot over Pyra and Mythra. Going to 9 and 6. Hero lost. No, Hero won. Lucario lost. I don't know why I said Lucario won. Apparently can't see what's bold and what's not. I was looking at the maybe last set when he beat Greninja, but he did lose to Hero. Meaning Hero went up to 9 and 6, so just have to see where Dr. Mario would end up if he loses. Tough match here. Byleth loses, we're back to Donkey Kong and K-Rool sharing the top spot without having played yet, which is pretty interesting. I think they might actually play 2 sets from now, so we'll see if they can continue that to remain tied until that time when Donkey Kong takes on King K-Rool. Can't wait. Can't wait. The matchup of the century there. Not only because they're both good, but because it's Donkey Kong versus King K-Rool. The big boss. Big boss battle. Dr. Mario not faring very well at all here. Byleth knocked him out already. 103. 62 already on a poison mushroom Dr. Mario. Just like Byleth is known to do. Making quick work of her opponents, but I mean, not always. We've had some surprises where she just has not been able to do that. But normally that halberd winning the match pretty easily for her here. Dr. Mario, is he gonna get the no? That chain gets her the whole distance back to the map. Dr. Mario, Super Mushroom on Byleth, still can't launch her because of it. Gets a poison one now though, right after turning to medium size, so she is tiny. And Mario finally, he's not gonna be flawless victoried on. At least gets one knockout here, but it's not gonna be enough. Byleth, big 40 on Mario's last. But with that chain, yeah, it's really hard to knock Byleth off unless you knock her downward or just, of course, launch her. And she's gonna just launch Dr. Mario. It's a quick one, whether it was flawless or not. Byleth completely taking care of Dr. Mario there. All right, 237 match. Easy. Byleth, another 11 and 3 for us. They're all the 10 and 3s moving up. And Dr. Mario and Pyra both going down in the top 8. All the other ones are winners. So yeah, gonna be pretty crazy. He's lucky that basically everyone in the middle has lost. He might remain in the top 8 because of that. Let's find out. Let's find out. All right. Set 15 in the books. Hero defeating Lucario. Ryu beating Simon. Kirby beating Mario. Young Link defeating Marth. Jigglypuff beating Pit. Peach beating Zelda. King K. Rool defeating Brawler. Terry defeating Pyra and Mythra. DK beating Yoshi. And Byleth defeating Dr. Mario. Got the 10 and 3 still at the top at 11 and 3 now. K. Rool beating Byleth. Byleth beating Donkey Kong. In that order then. Simon 9 and 5. Terry 9 and 5. Simon stays there tentatively, having not fought Terry just yet. 9 and 5 as well, but beat 9 and 5 Pyra and Mythra just today. So it takes that 6th spot at least from her. I'm sorry, the 5th spot indeed. So he is in 5th because Dr. Mario also dropped to 9 and 6. But since everyone's losing, Dr. Mario is still 7th place, only dropping 1. Hero didn't drop at all, even though he lost. He's still just 8 and 7, hanging out in 8th, which is not a very good spot to be. But hey, at least you're still there, right? We got the 7 and 7 Yoshi, who beat the 7 and 7 Pit already. They haven't gone anywhere. In fact, none of the ones in the middle except Lucario have dropped at all. They just stayed where they were and dropped a match. So 7 and 7 Yoshi and Pit, 7 and 8 now Mario and Zelda, 6 and 8 Marth and Brawler, and finally Ryu now 6 and 9 makes it into that 15th spot again. I think he was there before, perhaps recently, maybe not quite. This may be the first time he's in there. Then at the bottom we got 5 and 9 Lucario dropping. 5 and 9 Kirby, they haven't fought just yet, Lucario and Kirby. Then we've got the 5 and 9 Lucario dropping You beat the 5 and 9 now Kirby, who's climbing, as well as everybody else in the bottom here, other than Greninja had his bye. Got Young Link now 5 and 10. Got Greninja at 4 and 10 still. Jigglypuff and Peach both 3 and 11. So it's, I don't even know, guys. It's 6 and 8 gets you in right now. Doesn't for sure get you in, but 6 and 8, that's pretty low. It is very possible that 8 and 12 at the end of all things could get in, meaning that Jigglypuff and Peach still with only, and they've had their buys, so with only quarter of their matches left, I'm sorry, a little over a quarter, I guess, because they had their buys, so 6 matches left for them. They still have maybe room to lose one. They don't have to completely win out, just maybe. That's huge, I would say. Yeah, coming down to the wire here now. We'll take a little closer look at everything after the next set, once everyone is for sure, like those two, at their 3/4 point. Coming up next, we got the Green Division, set 15, Mii Gunner versus Shulk, Luigi taking on Bowser, Kazuya versus Lucina, Villager versus Sheik, Toon Link versus Corrin, Diddy Kong taking on Wolf, Bayonetta versus Mega Man, Link up against Mewtwo, Pranha Plant versus Chrom, and King Dedede versus Bowser Jr. Little Mac on a bye, 6 and 8, climbing his way up a little bit. These guys, for their set 16, we got Marth, 6 and 8, taking on Dr. Mario, 9 and 6. Lucario, 5 and 9, up against Mario at 7 and 8. Kirby, 5 and 9, against Zelda at 7 and 8. And we got Greninja, 4 and 10, still a bit of a shot here, against Yoshi at 7 and 7. Simon, way up at 9 and 5, taking on Jigglypuff, way down at 3 and 11. We got Peach at 3 and 11 as well, a little bit of an easier one against Young Link at 5 and 10. Then our best 4, Byleth, starting things off, 11 and 3, taking on Ryu at 6 and 9. And then the Mii Brawler at 6 and 8 is up against the 11 and 3 Donkey Kong right after that. Then we've got Pit in a close one, 7 and 7, up against the 9 and 5 Pyra and Mythra. And finally, King K. Rool, 11 and 3, taking on Terry at 9 and 5. And that is going to be an amazing one there. Hero in 8th, 8 and 7, on a bye. We'll see if he can stay there. If everyone keeps losing, he will. But that's all we got, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Please like and subscribe. Let me know who you think is going to win the next ones. Comment below. Check out everything else on the channel. We stream from Tuesday to Saturday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, except Fridays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Nothing on Sunday and Monday. Till then, I will see you. Have a good one. We're ending with Nerd Templar Super Smash Bros. Ultimate AI League. Peace.